So my name is Moses Gitonga. I work for Ottobock, Kenya as a prosthetic. I have this patient who is middle-aged and he has a transradial amputation. Transradial is here. It's a person who is amputated in this level. And he was amputated secondary to trauma. So he has been using a body-powered type of prosthesis since a couple of years, I think 2013 or so. So the body-powered is where you have cables. There are prostheses that you just put cables and the cables, they come to the hand. So for you to open the hand, you have to use a lot of energy because you have to mimic, with the shoulder movement or the shoulder pattern for the hand to open. So he came to us looking for the advanced solutions. The first, we were a little bit skeptical because he has used body powered for so many years, maybe 10 years. And now he just wants the highest of the highest, But by the introduction of the new technology, the MyoSmart, we knew it is possible. So we did the trials, and later, after that, the trials became positive, and we fitted him with this hand. This hand is a combination of our MyoSmart and Bionic technology. So how it works, it has, unlike the traditional technology, where we used to have two groups of muscles, like the flexors and the extensors, or for opening and closing, we have two different distinct group of muscles. This one, we have different types of areas where we get a signal. So if you look at the socket inside, you can see it has a lot of domes. So those domes are the ones that we use to get a signal from the patient. The beauty of this, we use the pattern recognition. We normally use the phantom sensation. So we train the patient to assume the hand is still there and just open the hand. Just open the hand and she'll see the hand opening. So because even after the amputation, still the muscles, they have that contraction. They have that memory. There's a connection with the muscle and the brain. So if they think they are opening the hand, of course, at the end of the day, there will be contractions around the areas and the hand will open. So we fitted this patient, and the first thing he told me, Moses, I feel like my hand is back. It's a good connection. He felt like what he wants to do is what the hand is doing. Unlike the traditional myo, like this one I have here, where we use a group of muscles, is like you have to be actively thinking that I want to open, But this one is just intuitive, So, we were lucky to get that him. The main challenge for this patient is that the beauty of technology, actually, I can call it. He had scars, because he had a small scar around this area. Traditionally, if we had the myo technology, the Ottobock technology, it could be very difficult for us to get a good signal, But we had a small challenge, and we had to relocate a little bit of domes, and we had to concentrate and try to get the best gain. That's another thing, that because here we're using a very small service, So we don't need a bigger service area like the traditional mine. So we had that challenge. The other challenge is that the technology, he had a small shock, because he was feeling that it's working for him. So he was like experimenting each and everything until we had a small chart that, yes, the hand is good, but it cannot do this, it can do this and that, The donning and doffing is quite okay. The patient is very intelligent, I like him. So he grasped the training very fast, And he was also anxious to use the technology. The solution fitted him because he is a candidate for this, in terms of amputation, it's not a contraindication to the technology. He was in line with technology, So, and he had most of the, other than the scar that I talked about, the other muscles were quite okay. We were quite worried because when you don't use a muscle, most of the time there's that atrophy that the muscle does not have any power. But for him, through the Mayo test and also the Mayo Smart test, he qualified. So that's why we at Ottobock, we always do a thorough examination. Examination means that we test your muscle powers, and also we test the integrity of the signals using either the power softwares or the Mayo Smart. So we knew it could work even before we brought it to him. It's one of the most reliable fittings because you're using intuition. You're not using the muscle powers. You're using, like, you feel it moves. You think it crosses, and it's more intuitive if I compare it with the Ottobock family. So it's quite reliable that he can also use the app to relearn it. Like, for instance, just now we did another relearning with him. That the first relearning we did in last year, and today he came, and we had to relearn because we have a small microprocessor here that after some practice we train it. That this is how I open, this is how I close, this is I open, and this is I close. So with that, you improve the quality of precision. So it's quite reliable. You cannot get a gadget, any gadget, and you don't get learning, like the education on how to do and how to do off, because it's something special, something new. So most of the time is that I find is that most of the clients, they use the hand maybe 20%. You don't know other features because they are not trained. It's a bad habit that most of the fitters, they are just giving the hand and telling you to go and learn. And it has a lot of things to train on. How to do this. If this happens, is it normal? Because this is something new. Something is a new technology to them. So they have to know if the hand is behaving this way, this is positive. If the hand is behaving that way, this is negative. And when to call us and when not to call us. This device it has a warranty. For him, he has a 6 years warranty. This is the hand. So the hand will always come for service, like how you take your car for service. So the hand will come to us, and we are going to send the hand to our service centers in Duderstadt, Austria, where they are going to check everything, how the gears are functioning, how the grip is, if there is anything that is damaged or any bushes that is damaged, we do that. So we expect him to do the first service after 2 years, and the second service after maybe the 6th year. So he is confident that he's going to use the hand for the next 6, 7, 9 months, without any issues with the hand. The person who benefits most it's us, the technologist, also the patient. In terms of us, like the CPUs, we feel like we are not guessing. We know that it will work. So it's helping us a lot because at the end of the day, we are using our phones to track and to see how the signal strength is. And also the patient, the patient now can have the freedom even to check and to see how the signals are, in real time. At Ottobock Kenya, we are quite privileged because we work with the high-tech technology. We are across, we don't discriminate which technology to come to our patients or which technology to be sold in the market. The same hand, you get it in Germany, the same components, the same fitting, the same fitting also get it in China or whatever. We feel more confident when we see the market is taking high quality and high tech devices that are improving their lives. Yeah. So we feel like in the next years we are going to have more and more bionics in the market. Because at the end of the day, the humans will be assisted by the bionics in the future. Yeah, I think in the near future, that's the way forward. So it's the high time that we introduce the bionics to the market, and it's the high time that the market also accepts the bionics.